Welcome back to Newsmax Now. I'm Miranda Kahn. Time now to take a look at your money headlines. Oil prices are on the rise. This as a tropical storm continues to barrel towards the oil-producing state of Texas. Now, Chevron and Royal Dutch Shell are evacuating non-essential workers from that region. CVS Health is set to buy Target's pharmacy business. The drugstore operator is expected to pay nearly $2 billion for the deal. The pharmacies will still be located in Target stores, but will carry the CVS name. Gap Incorporated, the apparel retailer, is closing a quarter of its specialty stores here in the U.S. Executives say they plan to close at least 140 locations by the end of this year. The San Francisco-based company also says it's cutting 250 jobs at its headquarters. Elon Musk, founder of Tesla and SpaceX, isn't the only one planning to provide internet service from outer space. Europe's Airbus Group is now designing and building some 900 satellites for the British company OneWeb. The project aimed at offering high-speed, space-based internet will cost upwards to $2 billion. They expect to launch the satellites sometime in the year 2018. And Jurassic World sinks its teeth into the competition and scores the biggest box office opening in history. The movie, which brought the Jurassic Park franchise back to life, grossed more than $200 million here in the U.S. Overseas, it ranked in a cool $315 million.
That is a lot of money. Thanks, Miranda. And joining us now to talk about more top financial stories of the day is Tom Hutchinson, senior financial editor of the High Income Factor newsletter. Tom, good to see you every Tuesday. Good to see you today.
Great to be here, John.
All right, so let's mix politics with finance a little bit. House Republicans are trying to resurrect President Obama's trade initiatives, and part of the president's trade agenda was struck down last week. And now some say the failure to move forward could have global consequences, including on investors. Is this true?
I think it certainly is true. And most of the consequence will be with American economic leadership. The U.S. has a high status in the world with a reserve currency. And a lot of that has been its ability to handle these things, its political agenda. But lately that's been crumbling. This latest trade pact was something we thought of, was our idea, and then we voted it down, and it's undermining some confidence in the crucial U.S. leadership.
All right, so we see the dollar very strong right now. Maybe some countries looking for an alternative. On one hand, you have the euro, which seems a little problematic at this point. What would be the alternative, say, to a dollar-backed global economy?
Well, that's the problem, and that's our best friend right now, the lack of an alternative. However, this trade pact involved Asia, which is where most of the economic growth is going to be. And the countries in this pact actually represent about 40% of the global economy. So this is huge. Should they find another suitor and alternatives to trade agreements with other people, it could seriously undermine our economic strength going forward.
Oh, it certainly could, and that's a big reason for concern, and one of the many factors that must be dealt with as we look at this trade initiative backed by Obama and a lot of House Republicans, so we'll keep our eye on that. Tom, before we go, we also want to talk to you about this move that CVS is making. The drugstore chain is buying Target's pharmacies for about $2 billion. This is actually the second major move by CVS in the last 2 months. Now, we've talked in the past about how retail stores need to step it up a bit. We know that CVS also has these minute clinics where people can go in, maybe see a nurse practitioner, maybe get some very light medical treatment. We know in places like Walmart, you can go to an eye doctor too. Is this a smart move by CVS for their investors as they expand what they do from being just a pharmacy to being more of a health company?
Yeah, John, I really do think it's a smart move. And the basic reason is the underlying trend. This is an aging population, and the need for health care that's more convenient, easier access, different than it's been, is not going to go away. And I think they'll do very well with this.
Yeah, I mean, in today's busy world that we live in, you can see somebody at Target doing their shopping, their average shopping, and say, while I'm there, maybe I want to stop in and see a nurse as I can at some of these CVS pharmacies. What is Target's motive behind this? Do they just need to generate some cash?
Well, I don't think their pharmacies were doing that well. So they put in somebody who really knows what they're doing, get some cash, and a joint agreement with them. They thought it was a better deal.
All right. Well,
part of a restructuring. Stick with what they know best.
All right. Just one more reason and one more convenience for folks going to Target. Tom, thanks as always for being with us. Looking forward to seeing you again next week. And to learn more about the high income factor, simply go to moneynews.com/HIF. Tom Hutchinson, always great to see you.
Great to see you, Jen.
All right. We're coming back here on Newsmax Now. Please do stick around. Much more ahead right after this.